Welcome back to the Angry American. What's going on, folks? I got a good one for you today, boys and girls. It appears our girl from Georgia, one of our fighters, one of our warriors, Marjorie Taylor Greene, is having a hallway war of signage with a representative from Illinois by the name of Newman. Typical lefty scumbag pushing crazy agendas. Anyway, it all boils down to the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene voted against the Equality Act, which would basically screw over every female on the planet, or at least in our country, when it comes to competing with transgender dudes in sports and all kinds of shit like that. Check out this clip. These idiots think that this is a good idea. Check out this track meet clip. It is so ridiculous. These girls don't stand a chance against these young boys that say they're girls.
Transgender MMA fighter has said she wants a license to fight in California.
A biological male has just become the first transgender person to win a world title in cycling.
First transgender weightlifter winning her maiden international event as a woman.
A biological male winning a gold medal in a women's event now seems a matter of when, not if.
Since sports events began, men and women have been segregated by gender to make the competitive events fairer due to differences in muscle mass, innate strength, or testosterone levels. But
anyway, I'm going to check the story out for you on the Gateway Pundit. I got some clips for you. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment, and share the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Share the video. There you go. I usually do that spiel at the end, but I'm going to try doing it in the beginning for a little while. I'm still going to do it at the end. Anyway, let's go check out the story on the Gateway Pundit. All right, so we're over here on the Pundit. Says, war. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene decorates hall outside her office after Dem rep puts up trans flag. And there's a video. I'm going to show you the clips. Let's get to the story. There's Miss Greene. Her sign. There are two genders, male and female. Trust the science. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is having a hallway war with her Democrat neighbor, Representative Newman. She's from Illinois, and she is definitely winning. Representative Newman had a tantrum on Wednesday after Rep. Greene voted against the so-called Equality Act, which would force girls to compete with biological boys in school sports and stomp on religious liberty laws. We'll scroll on down here. It says, the petulant Democrat decided to post a video of herself hanging a transgender flag outside of her office, which is directly across from Marjorie Taylor Greene's. Our neighbor at Rep. MTG tried to block the Equality Act because she believes prohibiting discrimination against trans Americans is disgusting, immoral, and evil. Thought we'd put up our transgender flag so she can look at it every time she opens her door. Representative Newman wrote, adding the winking and trans flag emojis. Christ. And here's a tweet from Congresswoman Newman. It basically says the snippet I just spoke about. I'm going to show you this video. And it says, in response, the firebrand Republican had a sign that says, there are two genders, male and female. trust the science, and posted a video of herself hanging it, mocking Newsom's video. You gotta love this lady's energy, man. You gotta love it. And then it says our neighbor at Representative Marie Newsom wants to pass the so-called Equality Act to destroy women's rights and religious freedoms. Thought we'd put up ours so she can look at it every time she opens her door. Winking emoji and real flag. Let's see. In subsequent tweet, to be clear, Greene asserted God created only two genders. There's that tweet. Let's see what else is on here. It's a pretty short story, folks. Greene will be participating in a press conference on Thursday morning to explain how Speaker Nancy Pelosi's Equality Act is an attempt to upend social norms and railroad the rights of private businesses, religious organizations, and citizens by imposing federal mandates. And we've reached the bottom of that part of our story. Now let's get right into the juicy clips. First, we'll show you douchebag Rep Newsom hanging her transgender flag and giving her oddly strange little clappy thing. Man, it's so weird. Now, she's so weird, right? That reminds me of that cheesy commercial. Anyway, and now here is Marjorie Taylor Greene's shot across the bow at Newsom. Let's peep that clip. I thought that was pretty awesome, her reply. And she's just a beast, man. She's got dragon energy. A clip, a snippet of her speech on the House floor, Marjorie Taylor Greene's, about this horrendous, destructive Equality Act.
But you see, the Equality Act will change all of that because it will put trans rights above women's rights, above the rights of our daughters, our sisters, our friends, our grandmothers, our aunts. It's too much. You see, as a woman, I have competed in sports, and I'm so thrilled that I was able to do that, but I competed against biological women. It's a wonderful thing to be able to compete and prove yourself. Competition is a great, great thing. Little girls all over the country play sports. They play their hearts out, they practice, they enjoy time with their friends. Then they compete at higher levels where they can earn scholarships, where they can go to college and achieve and receive an education through playing a sport for their university or college. There's women that move on into professional sport fields and do remarkable things, incredible things for women. For example, Florence Griffith Joyner became the fastest woman in the world in 1988 when she ran the 100-meter dash in 10.49 seconds. I could only dream of being that fast. But in 2019, Matthew Bowling clocked the fastest high school 100-meter time ever in 9.98 seconds, an entire half second quicker than the fastest woman in the world. Biological women cannot compete against biological men. Biological little girls cannot compete against biological little boys, and they shouldn't have to.
I mean, we really do have to use our brains sometimes, even you lefties. Promoting something is destructive. I mean, you're going to ruin the chances of a lot of women. And they're one of the two real genders. Your fake gender people are not going to be allowed to dress up in costumes and ruin sports. I mean, you've already had BLM ruining sports. Now you're going to have the transgender community. Have your own league. Have your own transgender league. Nobody cares. That's great. If you guys can make money and there's enough of you to do it, do it. But you're not going to compete against girls when you're actually boys. It's not fair. And these girls, some of these girls, they, you know, all of these girls work really hard to get where they're at in their sport, to get scholarships, to go pro, whatever it is. And if they're competing against biologically different competitors who are actually men, it's not fair, and they don't stand a chance. So what are you going to do? You're going to have this guy run the table on these young ladies and then go on to be pro, transgender pro? Come on, guys. This is so far out there, and it's not good, and it's not going to work. And we need to thank Marjorie Taylor Greene for having the guts to stand up against this lefty BS. Anyway, guys, I need you to do something for me. I know I asked in the beginning, but I'm going to ask again. Hit that like button. Ding! Hit that subscribe button. Ding! Smash that notification bell so you know when the Angry American posts. Comment down below and share the video, because we need to get the word out, guys. We ain't having none of this nonsense. Just think if you had a daughter and she was into whatever sport. We'll just pick any sport. She's into basketball. And then you have these young boys. Oh, I'm a girl. And they put them on the team. Now, you're probably going to sit the bench. And this dude who's actually... it's not fair to the teammates, the other teams. The whole thing is ridiculous. We need to keep pushing back. Look what we did to Coke. We broke Coke and LinkedIn for their BS. They pulled that try to be less white, pulled down. Gone. That's a victory. Our meme cannons, people like me and Salty, bashing these idiots for retarded.
You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
Inexplicably dumb shit that they're doing. It's working. Just keep pushing, guys. Let's keep pushing. Till next time, this is the Angry American saying peace. Peace out.